What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G, here on Industry Talk, and welcome to Primetime Pod, the hottest information resource outlet for all things entertainment, breaking news, celebrity interviews, and the hot topics of the day. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on all social media platforms, our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, you name it, we're on it. Just Google us. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime.
Okay.
Do shit.
Prime time five. Make sure you check it
Hell, why the fuck you think he missing? He say that.
And second bill, a whole lot.
Now I'm not trying to get a little messy with you.
Time is money.
There go trap.
Welcome, everyone. I was giving you the opportunity to look at our main screen. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the program. Welcome to everything that we got going on. This is Industry Talk. You main man, Big G, coming at you all the way live in many space in your face. Blessed to be here on this wonderful day. Once again, it is April 29th, 5:03, and we got JB in the building. Terry Cherry should be here in just a little bit. Let's go ahead on and jump this thing off, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Like I said earlier, we are talking about perseverance. You know, um, do you really want it, or do you just like the idea of it? You know, here on Industry Talk, we don't just talk about the game. We break it down and how to win it. Today is about persistence, perseverance, and dedication to the mission. Because it's easy to start, but can you keep going when it gets hard? And it's gonna get hard. It's definitely gonna get hard. It's gonna damn near break your soul, depending on what it is that you're jumping off into. It's gonna test you. When the calls don't come back, when the numbers they don't move, when nobody's watching, that's where persistence shows up. That's where perseverance is really built, you know. And that's where dedication separates you from everybody else. See, most people don't lose, they really just quit. Think about that for a second. Because if you keep pushing on, if you keep pushing through, if you engage and don't quit, you know, you still have that opportunity to succeed. But the ones who win, they stay locked in, they stay consistent, they don't abandon the mission. You see, the overall objective. Because success isn't about hype, it's about habits. So tap in this industry talk. We locked in today and we're talking about staying power. Talking about staying power. So without further ado, I'm gonna bring my good man Jarrell Braswell onto the platform. We're gonna get into it today, ladies and gentlemen. JB, I wasn't sure I was gonna get you, man. What's happening with you?
No shit, man. Shit, just got in this motherfucker. Sit down. Made it to my gate.
Okay. So you at the airport. G,
Yep,
look
yep.
that light for me right quick. Hit that light for me. There you go. Appreciate you, pop. Yeah. So I wasn't sure I was gonna get you, man. I sent you the link in hopes, but I knew you was about to catch flight.
Yeah, yeah. We take up about 30 minutes though. So,
Okay.
ready to get
Okay. Well,
it.
shit. Since I got you here, man, tell me where you're headed to. Tell the people where you're going, brother.
We had excuse me. We had San Antonio, Texas. We got 5 shows tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and
Mm-hmm.
shit, man. And then heavy, 5 big shows. We got Mama Lucia host. We got Rambo 25, Charlie Jr. But we're gonna bring that thing on home. 5 shows,
Okay.
2 shows tomorrow, 2 shows Friday, 1 show Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, shoot, man. Let me ask you a question, man.
Yes, sir.
When do you get some rest?
Sure, I really don't. I had to find time to get some. She had to fit rest in them. This shit ain't for
Mm-hmm.
the weak hearted, man. Shit, I just left the airport right back up in this motherfucker. So
Right.
I'm like, shit. So shit ain't for the weak hearted. You really gotta want this shit, man. It's gonna test you, man. Times when
Mm-hmm.
like I say, shit ain't going where you can get the numbers you think you should be getting, or the results you think you should get. This shit will make you fold. At the end of the day, if you built for it, it keep you going too. If you go for a
Right.
challenge, it ain't strength to hard work. So
Right.
I just keep rolling.
So that kind of pushes us off into our first talking point: persistence. Showing up no matter what. It's about consistency. When the results are invisible. So, do most people stop when they don't see any progress? JB, is that
Yeah,
is that what it is?
a lot of people stop and don't see progress. A lot of people stop when they don't get the results. They see other comedians that have put skin in the game and then took them lessons and lessons and learned from them. So they made the mistakes that they ain't trying to make or have made that. A lot of people get the sense of entitlement. That's what mess a lot of them. They feel like they're entitled. Or they doing it like this. I should be getting the same treatment. No, you ain't did the same work we did or they've done. And people get me straight or sidetracked on that. You thinking coming in the game, you're gonna start making just a lot of money off the rip when it ain't like that.
Mm-hmm. So, the difference between people who just who just quit, they just give up, and winners. Winners have staying power. They have they, whether it feels like things are going good or not. People that are in it for the long haul and for the mission stay locked in. So what is that a trait? Is that inherent? Is that something learned? How do you gauge that part of it and that it factor and gene that makes you not want to quit and no matter what you're looking to win at all costs?
Nah, that shit gotta be in you, man. That shit, man. Like I said, people can have one big win and ride off that win for the longest. Not knowing you gotta keep going or people want to see what's next. And shit might not go their way or they may go thinking that they think they stuff put together well put together and then somebody give them a reality check or a crowd or somebody will give them a reality check and they will see that their stuff ain't like that. Then you gotta go back to the drawing board. They don't know where to start from because they so what you fixated on that last how they had. It's like you gotta keep
Mm-hmm.
focused too. You can't get
Yeah.
blinded along the way. People like I said, man, people get around certain individuals or do a show with a certain individual or by chance and by luck they put on the show And they just think they done made it. You know, they think like they ain't got to keep working hard. They just, okay, I did a show with this person. Oh, I'm good
Mm.
now. Now y'all on all these shows. No, man, you gotta earn your keep. You gotta
Right.
show your
Right.
worth. You know what I'm saying? And you really
Right.
gotta really break down walls and barriers you never thought you'd be able to break down to get where you want to go, especially deep in the comedy game and end up in the upper echelon of it. Like this shit get harder and harder as you elevate and level up. It gets
Yeah.
harder with the levels. I tell people, man, just because shit, y'all see me around Bubba Dub, you can keep me around because we family and friends. At the end of the day, that's all facts, but they be funny. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They be understand the mission. So,
Mm.
yeah, man, you gotta be able to goddamn stand the test of time, man. Whether you want to stay in the game or not, because as soon as you remove yourself, somebody gonna come in and get that spot that you had, and then it's hard to
Mm.
get that spot back.
Hmm. Hmm. So is this a true or a false statement? You don't get paid for what you start. You get paid for what you finish.
That's true. Cause shit, starting
Hmm.
out, motherfucker ain't gonna know this shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Starting out, people gonna be wanting to pay you with exposure.
Hmm.
People want to pay you with, let's see what we can do. You know what I'm saying? All that
Hmm.
kind of stuff. So, it'd be
Right.
crazy, man. I tell you, yeah, that's a big fact. Yeah.
Yeah. And the reason why I'm asking that, I mean, to put a little because people like context. Um, just like you're saying, when you start out your career, you gotta pay your dues. You're gonna take some bumps in the road, but as you stay consistent, as you stay locked in, as you sit there and sharpen your chops, as you sit there and work different rooms and do different engagements, speaking events, regardless of what it is, you know what I'm saying? Whether you got 2 people in the room or you got 5,000 people in the room, or you didn't pack the stadium, whatever the case may be, it takes you going through the building blocks of knowing the ins and outs of the craft. There's a whole lot more to the comedy game than just jumping up on stage.
Oh yeah.
There's different ways that you approach what it is that you're doing. What's your 5 minute game looking like? You know what I'm saying? What's your host game looking like? If you're going to sit there and I'm thinking about being a co-feature or something along those lines, you know what I'm saying? What's your hot 10, 15 minutes looking like? You know what I mean? And then if you're evolving into a grandstand headliner, then you're looking at hour 30 minutes, knowing that you're going to sit there and just kill the audience with what you bring to the table. That takes time and it takes persistence, and sometimes people don't know the homework and the time that it takes to build something like that. That's not just an overnight process in any
Right.
craft, really. But we're talking about comedy. You're a comedian, right? So I, coming from 16 plus years of being into this, what all have you experienced when it relates to being persistent? You know what I'm saying?
Man, got it. Shit, experience. I ain't gonna say experience for that, but I experienced damn near a whole
Man,
lot.
look
I
who,
didn't get
bro. Look who decided to fucking show up.
a, I didn't
My
spend
bad.
a whole,
He is in the car. My bad. I'm a chill. I'm a chill.
whole good matter, man, when it comes to being persistent, man. When I know I
What's
got
up,
the
Ted
talent,
Cherry?
Hey, what's up, nigga?
work ethic, stuff like that, man, and get overlooked, and then people that ain't putting in the work, that don't put in, getting
Yeah.
booked, that shit'll make you like, God damn, what's
Yeah.
really going on? So that
Right.
shit'll light a fire to you, man, make you get right.
Mhm.
But shit, just coming up, man, seeing all type of stuff, man, from janky promoters to motherfuckers not holding up on the end of the bargain, shit, faulty contracts, all type of shit, man. I done seen all that shit to make you want to quit, but at the end of the day, I know the main goal and the main focus is to keep going, and what the big picture is that I got painted for me out of what I want to
Right.
come with it. So I just keep going, man, and tell myself and remind myself you can't let nothing, nobody stop you, especially a situation or something that can
Right.
be fixed on down the line. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got to
Right.
fuck with them no more. Just keep it rolling. So
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
keep it rolling, man. Keep the pedal to the metal. Stay focused, man, on the focus. Keep your eyes on the road. You'll be all right.
Hmm. Okay. Cherry, don't even look at the screen. Concentrate on driving, woman.
Y'all think I can drive and look?
No, I don't. I'm not saying that you can't, but what I'm saying is that's not a real good idea. Please just drive your car. You know what I'm saying?
I'm doing about one more time.
Oh Lord, you see it, JB. You know, even when you offer them, even when you offer them a safe haven,
Yeah,
you
they
know,
don't want it.
they don't want it.
Haters,
You know what I'm saying?
haters.
No, we're not hating. We looking out for your safety.
Man,
Yeah, I can hear y'all.
Well, that's good. And all you got to do is listen and pay attention. We're talking
that's
about
it.
persistence. We're talking about perseverance. We're talking about pushing through. You know what I'm saying? That intestinal fortitude that it takes to be an artist or to sit there and follow your lane or whatever vertical you're in and seeing it through today, Terry Cherry.
Okay.
Now, I will ask this one question though. I will ask this one question. You know, you put into the collective box about the Christian rock fight. I really don't know who this young lady is. So can you tell me what was going on with that situation?
So Krishan is Blueface baby mama. I think that's the second baby mama. So she did win her fight. If y'all go look at
Okay.
the fight, the fight was it looked like it was a little wild. They both need to get more practice, but she still won by a long shot. It's just
Okay.
boy, holy hands. So what she going by now? Holy hands. She just trying to build her way up there. I'm proud of Krishan actually, because she came a long
Okay.
way with all this drama. So
Good.
yeah, she won that fight and she knocked out girl Mario coins right on out of it. And she went
Okay,
crazy.
not the Mario coin. So when you gonna sit there and invite her onto the show? When you gonna bring it to the show so we can talk with her?
Well, Krishan big. So we gotta go through some.
Wait. Hold up. You mean to tell me Terry motherfucking Cherry ain't big? Stop
Yeah.
playing with me. Okay, well then
But
I ask you a very simple question.
you
I ask
feel
you a
me?
very simple question.
Trying to tell you,
When are
but
we
they
gonna
got
get
shit.
Christian Rock on the show?
Oh, snack
we're
too,
gonna
motherfucker.
reach
Yep.
out to her. We're gonna reach out to her for sure.
Okay, damn. Boy, I tell you. The power of belief.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Talk about somebody big. Nigga, I'm big. They call me Big G for a reason, nigga. You better goddamn get your mind right.
It's on, nigga.
JB.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Terry JB is he's in the terminal. He's about to catch a flight here in just a minute. He's actually heading to San Antonio. They got a show up in San Antonio.
Five
Yeah.
of them motherfucker.
Yeah, you got 5 shows going down. So how's everybody doing, man? Welcome. But look, let's keep it moving with this thing, man. So when it comes to perseverance, when you talk about persistence, when it comes to perseverance, you know, pushing through, resistance, because there's gonna be some roadblocks, there's gonna be some shit, some haters, there's gonna be all kind of things that's gonna try to put impasses in the way. You know what I'm saying? So, how are you supposed to respond? Are there right or wrong ways in terms of how you respond to that?
You just gotta keep going, man. The more you get
Mm-hmm.
into this bullshit, you taking away from what you need to be doing. The best thing to
Right.
do is just keep working, keep it moving.
Yeah.
Cause it's many times that I feel like I'm just burnt out on it, or like this shit is not worth it. But then when I'm like, damn, I put so much work in, and I'm not ready to build myself up, I can't stop. Sometimes it feels like you want to stop. But shit, I still find myself in the business. So
Right.
I
Right. Now is that passion? Is that because you know that this is what you really desire? I mean, what
I just
motivates that? What pushes that internally to have you just keep going?
something I enjoy doing, and know people get up waiting on me to lighten their day
I
up
feel
and
like
brighten their day up. So that's what keep me rolling.
it got to be something that that you really look forward to for you to keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. Right.
it has to be some type of passion. It has to be because it ain't got. If it's about money, it ain't gonna never be nothing. It's just gonna keep. It's always gonna be about the money. It's never gonna be nothing.
Okay.
So I feel like it has to have
Okay.
a passion to it to keep the work going.
Mm. Okay. Okay. Well, look, I want to bring something to everybody's attention that you may not know about, but I'm definitely gonna tell you about it. simply because it's my duty to do so before we keep moving on and along in this whole conversation. And before JB gets on this plane, you know what I mean? We want
Oh
everybody
yeah.
to know what's happening. So um, let me bring this up right quick. Let me bring this up on the stage. You know what I'm saying? So we can get some, so we can do some house cleaning, as they say. We're gonna do some house cleaning. You know, y'all tap in right quick.
I would do what comedian JP do with JP. Hey man, did this May 15th is going down in a major way. Tap in, man. Got a great lineup. Got a Daniel Evans host.
Oh shit. Big dog then. Let's get into it.
I got Bubba Douglas. I got a monthly video on the show.
I love y'all. Y'all get drunk, y'all fucked up. Yes, y'all. You see? I told you. You see that shit? They be aggressive too, and they be aggressive like protective aggressive. No, Molly, stand over here, because if the bitch try you, she's gonna try me too. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fucking kill this bitch.
I can tell you about my accent ain't from this motherfucker. I'm from Montgomery. Y'all know what this is? We will when shit out them white folks down there on that river go down now. We told them purple ass go down now. Goddamn right. Niggas celebrate Juneteenth year round in Montgomery, goddamn. Goddamn white folks and they goddamn cross the sport mode. Niggas beat them out them motherfuckers, man.
Y'all tap in, man. Get your tickets on May 15th. CST Studios, the JB Comedy House. We'll be coming to Atlanta. So y'all make sure y'all beat me there. Don't meet me there. Going down May 15th. That's all I got. Bye.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. It's going down in a major way.
Yes it is.
In a major way. What you think about that, JB?
Oh yeah, man. You already know me, man. You know I stay pumped up and excited, man, and enthused, man, to go anywhere and perform. You already know that.
Yeah. But we talking about May 15th.
Oh yeah, May 15th. I'm feeling
TST
good.
Studio.
Man, you know me, man, ready to do my thing, man. You know me, man. Everybody in Atlanta been asking when I'm coming. I'm giving them a date. They just need to take advantage of it and jump on that date. And
Right.
go on meet me or don't meet me there.
Right.
Okay.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
It's going down, man.
That's right. Oh, she didn't find her way back. I told her she just need to focus on driving.
That's what I do. You know, I had that mug on my stand and just keep my eyes on the road. Talk
Right.
to them.
Yes, indeed.
Keep it rolling.
Yes, indeed. So rejection, delays, setbacks, these are part of the process. So how do you cope with that? How do you deal with no? How do you deal with someone stringing you along or bullshitting you or saying, yeah, we're gonna make something happen and nothing ever manifests? How do you deal with that, Terry Cherry? How do you deal with that, JB?
Shit, man. I just shit, if it don't work out, man, I keep it moving, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit ain't no bad blood, no hard feelings. But the next time you come around, you gonna get the F in there. That's the fuck nigga see. But
Yeah.
I tell people, man, don't call me wasting my time. So, you know, every time somebody they interested in doing something, I shoot them your number or shoot them what direction they trying to go to what they trying to do, and tell them go through them. So I don't need to talk no numbers. All I need to be doing is putting ass in your feet and bringing the fun. So I let somebody coordinate that. That's what I got you for. So I tell them all the time, man, shit, it ain't me you gotta deal with. My manager just let me know nonsense, straight to the point. Ain't nobody trying to goddamn be out here trying to put no deals, work with nobody. Find somebody else. I ain't the one. So I just keep it rolling. Don't need to dwell on it. Cause you know what I'm saying? Shit,
Right.
I see it anyway. Just keep it moving.
Yeah. What about you, Terry?
What was the question, my bad?
Yeah, well, I mean, you coming in and out. I really don't need to be asking you no questions. But we're talking about, rejection, delays, setbacks. People bullshitting when it comes to the business. How do you deal with it?
I think you're gonna have to deal with it. But if you let that take you down, then you're not gonna go nowhere. Because there's a lot of them motherfuckers. There's a lot of them.
Right.
So the only way to deal with that is to handle it head on. You gotta take some L's for the W. I didn't, boy. Trust me, I took a lot of L's, but I got a lot of W's too. Gotta count them.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, how are you stacking up those W's? What are you seeing as wins as an artist? What accounts for a win?
You might have a sold out show. Then you might have a show that's 3 people. But you're gonna entertain both. Just like if it was a sold out show. You know what I'm saying? You might meet somebody and they might pay you the back, the front end, and by the time you get to the show, they ain't got the back end ready. So I hope you got your dish for, handle. You got to know who you're doing, what you're doing. It's a lot of tricks, like you said, I heard for both, especially promote. And it's a lot of
She done went out, JV. But
you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, we think really damn bored.
okay.
Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, we gonna get in here before they got damn
Yeah,
try to get us up out of here. Yeah, I can hear you. We can't see you though.
We just can't see you. All right, JB, look here, man. When you touch down, definitely reach out. Let me know what's going on with you. If we need to get on later tonight, we'll do so. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yeah. But I know when you get in. When I know when you get in, you're gonna be tired. So you might just want to get you some rest. But just hit me up. Let me know.
All right.
All right. That's a bit.
Yes,
safe travels, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. JB about to jump on this plane. Y'all know what it is, man. He's doing his thing. Globe trotting, make stuff happen. Terry Cherry. We locked in with Terry Cherry. Terry trying to drive and talk all at the same time. I just wanted to be safe. So Terry, can you hear me, Terry? I don't think she can hear me. Yeah. Bad reception. Wherever she is, wherever she's driving. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. But now we've walked through the persistent side of it. Now dedication, staying locked in on the mission. That's very important. You know, dedication is a long-term commitment. Whether it be your business, whether it be a project, but the ultimate dedication and commitment is truly to yourself. It's really staying dedicated to yourself. Because if you stay dedicated to yourself and who you are and what you believe in as you're going along your journey, you'll fulfill what it is that you have in mind with the mission. I truly believe that, because you're putting the weight of it solely and strictly on you. It's not someone else's fault. You're not pointing fingers. You're not sitting there looking for the scapegoat or the way out. You're taking it in, you're internalizing it, and you're knowing that if in fact you want this to succeed, which it will succeed because I'm dedicated to it, because I'm putting forth all of the efforts that I know that I need to do to make this work. Terry keeps coming in and out. Can you hear me, Terry? Yeah, she's in a bad reception area. That's okay. Let me see if I can get her in there. Terry, you there?
Yeah.
Okay, look, I want you to drive. You hear me?
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let you go ahead on and give us
The word of the day.
the word of the day so that you can sit there and focus on driving. And whenever you get home or get settled and we still on, you can jump back in then, all right? Because it's the signal's back. Okay. You froze up again. Locked up like cold butter. Yeah, so JB's on the road, man. He's doing it. He's giving you the day by day and the play by play. Let's see if we can't get
Before I go
Terry
back
Cherry.
out, let me get my word
Okay,
of the
yeah.
day.
You ready, Terry?
My word of the day. I'm ready.
Lines 10, 5, 6, and I'm changing it. Got these niggas on my neck tryna get at me. Think you play a bitch, I'm pimping on a daily. I play the game on how I go just like it night night. Pull you up, pull you up, pull you up, pull you up.
Terry did this. Terry, can you hear me? Tina froze up. Yes, all right. We'll get it, ladies and gentlemen. Bear with us. Bear with us. A little technical difficulties, but that's all right. We'll be back with the word of the day here in just a little bit. As we speak.
All right, y'all. The word of the day, if you can't tell, is patience. No matter what the devil got planned for you, no matter what stones might come your way, no matter what sticks,
She must be driving through a mountain.
Can you hear me? Can you hear
Go
me?
ahead, Terry. Do your thing, Terry.
I said the word of the day is gonna be patient. No matter what sticks and stones, no matter what obstacles you have, you must have some patience. Patience is the key to everything. Time, just having a little time will change everything. Just a moment, a minute, an hour, a second. So remember that having just a patience to be your key to success. That's the word of the day.
Okay, Terry Cherry. Okay, Terry Cherry, talking about patience, huh? Y'all, ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to observe I want y'all to see how she snuck that in there about patience, though. You know, she know the deal. She know her ass supposed to be at the house, set up right. You know what I'm saying? Phone or laptop right. She trying to throw little hints. G, just be patient with me, G. Just be patient with me, G. Nah, bullshit.
Gotta go get the kiddos. Yeah, practice.
Yeah. I understand. Terry, look, I want you to be safe on that road, man. So when you get home, just hit me back if you get back on the line. Huh?
I got you.
All right.
I got you.
All right, sister. I'll talk with you later.
Right.
Okay. Appreciate you, Terry Cherry. Yes, indeed. Okay. Yeah, man. I'd much rather have her safe driving on the road instead of sitting there trying to talk to us on the program. Safety first, ladies and gentlemen. Safety first. Terry Arwood, welcome to the live. Jaywalk Music, Swish Beats, welcome to the live. Shay Waller, welcome to the live. I appreciate you all for tapping in and locking in. Jonathan Shaw, Angel Williams. Let's see who else is up in here chopping it up with us. King Measy, Strawn, Shillingfoot. Welcome to the live. Funny Jordan, what's going on with you all? Welcome to the program, man. Real short, simple, sweet, persistence. That's the easy one. Perseverance, pushing through when things get tough, and dedication, staying dedicated to the mission. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, If you disagree with me, if you're sitting there and you listen to what I'm saying and it's not making any sense to you, you need me to sit there and break it down to you in layman's terms, because I need things broken down to me, because I cannot sit here and pretend like I know your level of understanding or comprehension when it comes to business, when it comes to work-related issues with artists, when it comes to contract negotiations, when it comes to anything that I'm involved in, website development, IT work, whether it be technical, whether it be, wiring up a school, whether it be wiring up a building with Cat 5, Cat 6, or fiber, whatever the case may be, all of these different aspects of things that I do in my life, you have to understand, I can't presume or think that, you understand everything that I say. But if you have questions about what I'm talking about, because I'm just talking, and I'm under an impression that you get it unless you ask me a question. I want you to understand me clearly. I like clarity. I like to know exactly what's going on. And if it's not making any sense, to say, oh, hold on a second. Let's go back and work this order of operations so that I don't miss anything on this cheat sheet that you laying out for me in terms of how I build success, how I sit there and implement success or work a success model in the field that I'm in, something that I'm passionate about. Because you can be passionate, that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be successful. You can be driven and motivated. That doesn't necessarily mean you know how to apply the business sense to making it work. That doesn't mean that you know how to market, promote, and do all of the other things that come into the whole business plan. But it's good to know all of them. I'm not good at everything. So that's why I enlist other individuals that are great at the things that they do. I love comedy, but I couldn't tell a joke to save my life. I know for a fact I can't get on stage and do what Jarrell Braswell does or what Above a Dove does. Don't even attempt to or try. Simple conversation, barbershop talk, or people sitting there shooting the shit or janking on one another, that's totally different from getting on stage, working a 5-minute set, working a 10-minute set, 15 minutes, 20 minutes to an hour, keeping the audience engaged, whether you're doing crowd work, and it's all infused into what it is that you're doing. How is your setup, delivery, punchline? Where are you feeding from? Can you really read the room and the audience? You see, talking about it is one thing, doing it is totally different. But I studied the game, so, I enjoy helping and assisting these guys get to where they're wanting to get. That extra push, because I am excellent in what I do. Marketing, branding, promoting, talking about, and enlisting engagement, pulling people together, networking, and connecting the dots. Jay Shaw stole that one from me. Make sure y'all go check out Connecting the Dots as well out on Facebook. Tap in, ladies and gentlemen. And as I ramble on, as I talk, and as I sit there and engage with you about being persistent, having perseverance, and being dedicated, Jarrell Braswell is showing you that true to form. The good, the bad, the ugly, everything. The ups, the downs, the good days, the bad days. Taking flights, working towards the goal. Working his mission, working his blueprint. And steadily finding time every day to jump on here with us and chop it up. I do believe we're going to get us an In the Heat of the Night segment tonight. See, that's not a regular thing just yet. We're still building this platform. Sometimes you work the network, how you work it, and you get folks used to the programming, and you engage and you enlist and you push, but it takes a team. like we were just talking about, because I cannot sit there, or I don't want to say I cannot, because I do, but I will not sit there and do all of the things that I know individuals that are participating in this whole function and this functionality of making Industry Talk work and the platform work, participate in making it happen, making it wonderful, making it great. But until we get to that point, yes, I will press every button. I will send every email. I will respond to every individual that I believe is a part of making it work for the artists that I deal with. That's sending out emails every day, not just to one or two people. We have hot lists, cold lists, warm, hot, cold, hot calls, cold calls that I sit there and make every day. Looking at locking in contracts, looking to close the deal. So, yes, when it's slow, when it doesn't look like anything is coming down range, what's next? You still build, you still work different avenues and models, you still think of new and ingenious ideas to push the product and the service. Because if you sit stagnant, once a business plateaus, it's kind of hard for it to find that upstroke unless you have new and ingenious ideas to motivate the masses and the people to stay stimulated about what it is that you're doing. Just because you have people join you, what's the retention? How do you keep them captivated and motivated to retain their viewership, their consumption of your product? So what is your value? How do they hold value in terms of what it is that you do, provide, and serve? Is it knowledge-based? Is it just transactional? Is it a product? Or is it inspirational? You see, so as you're thinking about all these things with your brand, how you build your brand, how you market and promote your brand, that identity has to hold true across the table. Because if it doesn't, if there's a glitch, if there's a chink in the armor, yes, the naysayers are going to come out. Now, I'm not saying you can't right the ship. No, that's not what I'm saying. But you also don't want to sit there and put yourself into a pigeonhole of this is what I'm boxed into. Because you don't want to be in a box. You want to be able to think outside of the box and be super creative in terms of what it is that you're doing and how you're presenting it to the world and to the masses. And at the end of all of that, one of the most important caveats and keys to this whole grand schema of things, tying it all together in a nice bow so that at the end of the day, you are collecting revenue based on your time, efforts, energies, and services that you provide. Otherwise, it's just a hobby. And there's nothing wrong with hobbies. But if you're doing something, your mission in terms of business should always coincide and relate to generating revenue. People stay focusing on the bottom line. And if the expenses begin to exceed what the revenue is coming in, then you're looking for a very swift fall in business. Let's see. Let's get to the comments. Let's talk to the people, man. I've been running my mouth for a minute. Yeah, Jay Shaw, when it's slow, you gotta keep pushing until something comes through. Sometimes you gotta make it come through. You gotta keep on pushing the line. That's the important part. Staying connected, learning from those who are really doing it. Yes, that's a very important key to business. I mean, because hey, we don't know it all. We don't know everything. We don't know all aspects of business. We know our particular parts that we learn, and of course, we can always pick up insight from individuals who have gone through it and who have done it. Not just someone who has read about it and hypothetically think that this is how it works and have not had a real life lesson in terms of what can actually happen. What does happen? What steps you really need to take in order for it to run effectively and efficiently. That's in any business. And if you can find or fine tune various aspects of things as you move along, you create a system for yourself that works for you. This system works for you. Everybody's system doesn't work for everyone else, but there are some models that are consistent and reign true. And once you found that model, that working model for yourself, and you stay consistent and locked in on that, you begin to see and gain success and tweaking things along the way for or working towards what we consider perfection, so to speak. Improving the model. What's a more cost-effective approach? How can we save money, not cut corners, but save money with the same efficiency, with the same productivity? Increase the revenue yield and eliminate the expense. How do we do that? As they say, trim the fat. So these are things that, we're talking about today. We're going to close out today because Detroit Pistons will be playing here shortly. They're down 3-1 to Orlando Magic. I believe they have it in them to win this thing out and come back from the deficit. They have to believe in themselves. They have to be vigilant. They have to be persistent. They have to persevere and dedicate themselves to the win. Now, of course, don't think that my whole topic and conversation today was around Detroit. No, it wasn't. It's always about what's going on in the world, what's going on in my life, what's going on with the people that I'm dealing with. But that's pretty relative. You're down 3-1. Statistics say that it's going to be an uphill battle, but it can be won. But it's going to take everyone being on the same team. If you've noticed, I've been pushing out information about interview opportunities. If, in fact, you want to take in an interview and spend some time with me here on Industry Talk, Jarrell Braswell and Terry Cherry, you see the information out there on the screen. As a matter of fact, let me come off this screen for a minute and just let you take a look. So take some time if, in fact, you are interested in chopping it up with us here on Industry Talk, presenting your business, service, product to the world, to the masses. Yeah, let's lock in. Let's talk about it. And let's get you linked in with our network. Very extensive network, but network nonetheless. And give you an opportunity to have your shine and express and explain or even give your testimony about why you're so passionate about what it is that you're presenting to the world. It's been a great program. It's been very interesting. Let me give you guys a couple of commercials to close this thing out from our friends, affiliates, and sponsors. Big shout out to my brother ECEO and the official Miss Jamaica. This one goes out to you guys.
It's about that time. We decided we were going to do something a little bit different today, add some different elements to what we already do. It's going down, man. Trying to figure out ways to break the algorithm, man. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to all our channels, all our different platforms. Boss Talk 101, Boss Talk 101 Prime Time. It's crazy. We got to get it done, though. Boss Talk 101, what the boss is talking.
Be sure you tap in with my good man, Jarrell Braswell. That is comedian Jarrell Braswell at www.jbcomedy.com.
Hey, what it do, world? It's your boy, comedian JB, the real J Braswell, comedian J Braswell. Hey, dig this. I got a website, man. Tap in at jbcomedy.com. And if you're not really following or paying attention, I made it very clear that, if you want to work out with us on this program, you have to reach out to us. We're getting to the point to where time, effort, and energy is key, and we're no longer going to be in the hunt for something that may not necessarily want to be there. So if you want to participate, let us know you want to participate and we'll get you engaged. Big shout out to my brother Keith Wallace. If you want to lock in with Keith Wallace and everything that Keith's got going on, hit me up.
Mr. Bars himself, the messenger, Keith Wallace, touching down in your city. Let's work. Lock in for features, meet and greet, live performances, product promotion, and speaking engagements. Keith Wallace is unloading a full clip with his lyrical content. His testimony is life-changing. Every word he speaks is truth. Visit our website at keithwallace.org and sign up for our newsletter today. For information and availability, contact Big G at 808-225-9063.
And make sure, if you have not subscribed to Boss Talk Podcast 101, Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime, tap in with us, people. Stop what you're doing right now and go subscribe to Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime on YouTube, all social media platforms. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to make sure you tap in. Right now, over 72,000 subscribers and well over 11 million views and watch time hours. So make sure that you continue to support, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and keep tapping in with us because we're going to keep on bringing you this hot content every day and in every way. It's your main man, Big G. And make sure, like I said, stop what you're doing right now and tap in. Like, share, subscribe. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime. Hey, man, I love what I do. I enjoy what I do. It should be pretty obvious that I enjoy what I do. And with that, beautiful people, as always, it's about health, wealth, and wellness. Stay dangerous. What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G. And this is my personal invite to all of you to join me on Industry Talk on the Prime Time Network daily at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, where I get into great conversations with entrepreneurs, artists, industry leaders, you name it, we bring it to the table. So make sure you tap in with us, lock us in, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We stream on all major platforms. And be sure to visit us at gemsitpublishing.com. This is Industry Talk. Let's get into it.
Motion.